Why aren't you doing the streamer games? AT&T is part of the sponsors, and AT&T doesn't with me. It is what it is. I think we all know why, which is crazy because I'm an AT&T customer too. But yeah, they're unanimous in their hatred for me, and I welcome their hatred. How come you aren't invited to these things anymore? I am. This is just the one thing that I can't do because look at that. You see that in the corner right there? They don't with me. Why don't they like you? I don't know, man. Think for a second. Why could a major corporation not like a particular political content creator who isn't necessarily, like a pariah figure at all? I mean, a political content creator who gets like coverage from mainstream news in general. Just think, what could it be? Is there one issue? Because like these companies normally don't mind progressive politics. What is the one issue that causes a lot of fear in the hearts and minds and souls of every single content creator who will every now and then say something, but usually won't say anything? A company that might have maybe some R&D facilities in another country, a tiny country, a country the size of New Jersey. That's it. Yeah, what are you going to do? A country that's a small beam, perhaps? Yeah, I'm talking about Belgium. AT&T has an R&D facility in Belgium, and they heard my mean words about Belgium not being a real country, and they got real offended. Don't forget they support Trump. Nah, let's be real. That's every big company. That's not it. That doesn't, most companies don't give a shit. Most American corporations don't give a shit. Like some just give extra shits about Israel, and AT&T is one of them, which is surprising for sure, because normally they would shy away from making a statement like that. But there are, I guess, some companies that will take the initiative regardless. It is what it is. Listen, this is a part of the game, okay? This comes with the territory. Like, I was talking to a friend about this. He's like, well, you beef with some companies. It's like, bro, I beef with Elon Musk. I beef with governments. It comes with the territory. This is like one of the aspects of one of the unspoken parts of doing what I do. You speak out on issues, it's going to catch a lot of flack. It's going to catch a lot of heat. And some companies are going to take the initiative and be like, no, we don't want to associate with this person because we'd rather associate with Israel, it is what it is. And I think all of that is ultimately inconsequential in the grand scheme of things, because it's not going to cause me to shy away from speaking out about stuff like this. But I do know for a fact that is precisely the reason why a lot of people do shy away from speaking about things like this. If you're ever wondering like why your favorite content creators don't say anything like that, don't come out and consistently advocate for certain things or advocate against the Trump administration actively. If you're like, what the fuck's going on? These guys are like black bagging people. This is part of the reason. You know, the Republicans buy shoes too mentality, but with Israel, it's obviously bipartisan. So Miss Rachel was right. Exactly. Gavin Newsom has got to be stopped. Yeah, I see him like posting whack ass memes and shit. I just like, I don't know. Is this appealing to the libs? I feel like there's definitely libs that like Gavin Newsom now. They think he's like gruesome. I don't even know what this is. Like, I guess he's like trying to copy Trump. He's trying to make fun of Trump, I assume, right? That's what this is. This is like him being like, lol, this is the type of shit that you do, Trump. And it's just like, look, what do I always say? Put the policy in the bag, okay? Put the policy in the bag, little bro. Fix the housing market in the state that you are in, okay? Defend your constituents from ICE. I'm fine with the redistricting, as long as it's not redistricting done specifically so that you can have 6 additional shit lib Democrats who are just not going to fight for their own constituents and fight for the corporate oligarchs to continue dominating the American nation. We're gonna get 6 of the worst like pro-Israel Raytheon libs out of California in the new redistricting attempts, and then I'm just gonna fucking move out of this goddamn country once and for all, you know? on his podcast. Ted Cruz, Gavin Newsom, and Dan Crenshaw are apparently the only successful podcasting politicians out there, per Kylie Wilson Tharp's newsletter. The verdict with Senator Ted Cruz is 1.4 million downloads. This is Gavin Newsom. I mean, wait, that's not bad. Why is everybody doing podcasts, man? Jim Clyburn has a podcast called Clyburn Chronicles. Are we fucking for real? What the hell does he talk? Okay, I gotta look this up now. What the hell could he be talking about? Podcast by Congressman James E. Clyburn. It has 0 episodes. It doesn't have any episodes. Reconnecting Communities. Steve Benjamin joins Clyburn Podcast April episode. You can listen to the episode here.
Hello, this is Congressman Jim Clyburn, and I would like to welcome you to my podcast, Clyburn Chronicles. I've always been a lover of history. I see this platform as a way to connect history with the politics of today.
Fear and collab imminent. Okay. Fear and Jim Clyburn. Sounds like a dude in 1973 who just got a tape recorder. I mean, he is a dude in 1973. Bro, this is so nutty to me. Once again, all these guys do is just sit around, collect cash, eat hot dogs, and never legislate at the behest of their constituents. What are we doing? Do your job, man, except his job requires him to fucking defend the corporate interests, you know? Like, what do you mean you have time to do podcasts? I do not want my legislators to have time to do podcasts. You just describe yourself. Yeah, exactly. I'm not a politician. What do you mean? Exactly. Why are you doing fuck shit? I'm supposed to be the one doing fuck shit. You're not. Do you understand? That's the point. Dude, this is so crazy because, like, if your CEO was doing this kind of stuff, you'd get mad. I mean, nothing would come out of it, obviously, because what are you going to do? Get mad at the CEO? Okay, fine. Who cares? But it's wild that it's like, this is what legislators are doing. This is what they're busy with. Bro, compare fear and talking about stealing forced to politicians, fucking around and not doing their job. Exactly. Gatekeeping influencer status is crazy. I like that we just have a perma influencer economy. That's it. We just don't have anything else. We just have influencers. Only influencing. Okay. If you're 85 years old, it doesn't matter. It's time to influence. Doesn't matter. It knows no age. For the longest time, people said, let's get the microphones away from people. And the Democratic politicians looked at that and was like, oh no, we should actually put more microphones in front of us. Oh, it's not, you're woefully ignorant to the world of CEO podcast. My old CEO had a podcast. Ugh, gross. Gross. Why are you podcasting? Do your job. Do your job. Do your fucking job. Your job is not the podcast. Do you ever take a rest day? Why is the left, right, and center mad at you? Can you break it down for those of us that do other stuff and listen to grown men complain about you? You're clearly doing something right. Yeah, it's all good. People just chirp. Don't worry about it. All right.